morning. You know, I gotta stop saying that we're almost done, because they say there's still open water up here, even as cold as it's been. Thermometer said 12 degrees this morning, and my eyes flew open at the normal time, and I thought, man, well, there's a deer running across the road. If the water's still open and the wind's not too crazy, it's supposed to be about 6 miles an hour, then we gotta get out there and hit it. So let's go see what happens. You know, I usually try a new lure or do something special, but today it's, let's see if we can make it through the cold, and let's just enjoy the last of this season while we can. It's supposed to be a colder than normal winter. I know it's gonna be cold. I'm gonna freeze my butt off, but you know, I've survived. I think last week the problem was the wind hitting my cheeks and my nose, and the fact that the cold just screws everything up with your reels, your lines, and I was getting tangled. Last week was a tangled mess, so hoping to avoid the tangles today. Well, I think that's our answer. Ice is on. So the report saying open water, yeah, there's open water in patches, but I think that kind of makes it hard for trolling, trying to go through the first ice of the year. Huh. Well, it was a nice drive. So I think what we'll do is head down to Foster Reservoir and see if the ice is on there. If not, maybe I'll get my paddle in there. Elevation's not much different at Foster, and I'm sure the temperature was still cold as, you know, right down there too. I was heading back down this way to Foster, and I'm guessing maybe the elevation difference is 300 feet difference, maybe. So I don't know. It'll be one of those. Looks like we got some open water. We definitely got some ice. Looks like it's open enough for a fat guy in a small boat to do a little paddling. Okay, a couple things I gotta do before we hit the water. Definitely gotta put the hand warmers in the pogies. And I left a note at home saying I was at Treasurton. Treasurton's frozen, so I gotta text my wife and tell her I'm at Foster. It's cold. Be safe, be smart, let your people know where you're at. All right, I'm here at Foster. I usually go to Treasurton because the fishing is steady. The fish are big. But you know what? It's kind of nice to be at a different place, different scenery. Sun's coming up right now. I wasted 40 minutes trying to find open water, but that's all right. I'm gonna get an hour in. Already got my tangles, but I'm gonna throw out, do some paddling. So I hope you had a chance to see the first of our recipe videos that came out. I know it's not a fish recipe. We're gonna get to those, but we thought up front it would be fun to do some recipes that would adjoin or tie in with some of your fishing when you're out camping, when you're out hitting it. we're showing cooking for masses right now because we're down at the commercial kitchen, but we are going to do some over the barbecue, over the smoker, the kitchen, you know, normal cooking. But we're sharing some of these things that, like, the next recipe will be spam musubi, and a lot of people are like, what? And it's a fantastic snack, lunch, snack, whatever you want to call it, to take with you because it's portable, it's filling, it's delicious. Well, I know a lot of people don't like spam, but it's one of those that you got to try. And if you're like me, you'll fall in love with it the first time. So we're gonna have a bunch of recipes, not just main course protein recipes. We'll have some carbs, we'll have just some tie-ins that go nicely with it, and then we're going to show some other recipes using the sauces that are just awesome for quick, easy meals, and using recipes and using ingredients that everyone has in their kitchen. Oh, I either got a fish or I got the ground. I bet you it was probably the ground, but we better test it and see. No, there's a bite. It definitely looks like there's more water. We had that big storm, what, 4 or 5 days ago, and I guarantee the farmers have stopped sucking water from the reservoir. So yeah, it definitely looks like it's come up maybe a foot or so. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. I got one right there. Bringing it in. Definitely got a bite. Yeah. There we go. No. Skunk is out of the boat. Yeah, pretty little guy. There you go. Well, I had a few bites there. Got that one little one. But I just want to hit this point, maybe go up that cove a little bit before we head out. Been an awesome season. I just have this, if the weatherman is right, I have this sinking feeling that all these ponds are going to be frozen within the next few days, and we're going to have to hang the boat up for the winter, and then we're going to have to start planning some fishing trips to some warmer climates. Maybe head down to southern Utah. Go hit some rivers that don't freeze up. I'd love to take a trip out to the Green River by Flaming Gorge. I've fished it a number of times, mostly when I was younger. I'd like to actually hire a guide if possible and and float it once and see how that goes. There's a couple rivers in Colorado coming out of down in Glen Canyon, coming out of Lake Powell. I'd like to try that sometime again. Maybe have a guide in a drift boat. Get into a little bit more fly fishing. So yeah, there's some bucket list items there. There's some streams and rivers up in northern Idaho that I have to hit. South Fork of the Snake in southeastern Idaho, up in Swan Valley. I got to do that one. That one's close. That one's a couple hours away. There's actually a small river within an hour here, the Portneuf. I think that's how they pronounce it, the Portneuf. Not big fish, but I've seen a few guys catching on there, and it looks like it's just fun fishing a smaller river. So I'd like to try that one out also. So I got to mention, I bundle, I layer when I come out, and I feel very blessed that even in this cold weather, now it's relative. People in Alaska would be like cold. 17 degrees is like summer, I know. For us, that's cold. I got my baggy pants on, water repellent, with a pair of long johns or a pair of sweats underneath. The boots do amazing. I wear a long sleeve Under Armour shirt, my favorite hoodie, and then I got this Columbia rain jacket, and I got a fish. Oh, mercy. Okay, you didn't want to hear my fashion talk, huh? Oh, that's cool. I'm good with that. I look great in the hoodie, by the way, and the Columbia rain jacket. I look like a wrapped up Christmas present. Another nice little trout. Another nice little trout. And I love how they come out. Let's just take a look at you, buddy. Yeah. Little rainbow. Bye-bye. So where was I? We were talking fashion. Basically, the moral of the story was, with the long sleeve Under Armour, the hoodie, the Columbia rain jacket, and the PFD, I don't feel cold ever. My face, my nose, my cheeks, my mouth, yeah, I feel cold. The hands, yes. Today they're actually awesome. Those hand warmers, killing it today. And maybe the fact that I haven't been tangled in my glove 1,000 times helps a lot. But yeah, if you're gonna hit the cold weather before the ice comes on, I can just tell you that's what's kept me warm.